Now here's Henderson. 8 points in his last timeout. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Jabari Walker is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Grant in at the small forward position. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Finney-Smith. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season. Here's James. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. James has got 8 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Some changes here for Portland. Robert Williams comes in for Walker, and Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Grant. Blazers trail by 16. Henderson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Henderson's got his second bucket of the night.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here's James. Physical play by LeBron inside.
I just love the ball movement.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Sharpe. Simons, a screen on James. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
Well, you look at Sharpe coming in at 5th in the dunk contest voting. A high flyer.
And you know he really wants to perform this year. It's going to come down to the wire to see if he gets into the contest.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But, of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
James with the block.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
From deep, here's Doncic. Nope, 4 for 7 now.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Hayes. Here's James. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. James has got 7 points in the game.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Pass to Kamari. Here's Simons. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Doncic on the wing, defended by Avdia. And it's Doncic missing. Blazers trail by 17. Avdia passes to Simons. Off target with the 3.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Finney Smith. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And also a switch here for Portland. Henderson, he's checked in for Simons. Here's Henderson. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Luka Doncic is checked in for Reeves. Here's Doncic. A 17-point lead, their biggest. James outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Henderson for 3. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
This James on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Three-pointer Sharpe. No luck on that one. And so it's Los Angeles. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Lakers.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
They've got Hayes. James is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's James with the jam.
James has this athleticism to his game. He can get up there when he wants to.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
What's up, nephew?
Entering the league with that James last name, lots pressure on Bronny, but he's a guy who is used to being in the spotlight under the microscope.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Pass to James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now
As soon as I finish playing with your uncle, as soon as we finish our career games, we can do that.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
No, of course not.
Taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be.
We're doing our own career.
That's going to be on the film.
Here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. The shot by James.
Yeah, we're doing a season with the Lakers, and you and I are doing one with the Golden State Warriors.
No good. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's James with the jam.
And what?
And what a great game for young Bronny James, trying to etch his own legacy in this league. And of course, tonight helps.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. The Trailblazers in 5th.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Blazers trail by 21. Simons outside. Crafty move. Oh, yes. Throw it down.
Oh. I mean, he's just so electric. Yeah, Simons put him on a show.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism.
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Whoa! Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Simons passes to Williams. Now here's Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance. Sharp's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Hey, from beyond the arc. James can't get it to go.
Why does he think that's a good shot? Coach does not want him out there taking threes.
There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
I'm going to box.
James, a screen on Simons.
Oh, nice screen.
James, left side. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. James has got 12.
The minute that man walks into the gym, LeBron James is in his range.
There's Simons with a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
James inside. Williams defending. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Well, it's hard to deny the talent of Bronny James. And I think the D took that into account there.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah. Thank you, I guess.
That free throw good from James. Some changes for Los Angeles. Finney Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. That one misses.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's played a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team. After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by the staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Here's James. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Avdia passes to Ayton. Uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got his first points of the game.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Finney Smith, and Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. And also a switch here for Portland. Banton's checked in. The Lakers lead by 14. Pass to Vanderbilt.
I flashed it to you. I flashed it to you.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Yeah, I don't know how I got them, but I wanted
the Lakers.
I wanted to be
stacking up nicely for them so far. Number one in their conference and looking formidable. And of course, the Trailblazers pretty far behind right now.
I love the
Trailblazers. They're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Set the high pick, right?
He's got 17.
Set the high pick. There you go, way at the 3 line.
James outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
That's what guard. Now, a big will set the high pick and then roll to the rim to go for the dunk.
He really left him alone that time. Grant's got his
second pass. Do it where as only 2
Grant
set the high pick.
Now a legitimate three-point threat.
Roll to the rim.
Doncic passes to James.
See, they hate it. Maybe I should lob it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after
you know they
break.
pulled you into the anime. It's like, you've been right in your face. You've been right in your face. Two, man. Thank you.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Blazers trail by 11. On the court right now for Portland. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Jabari Walker is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
Defense.
Ayton passes to Walker. Henderson outside. Back to Walker. Pass to Grant. Clock at 6. Over James.
No 3 seconds?
And Grant
no 3
gets
seconds
to go.
Wow.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Oh, they get a hand on it.
What?
James outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Simons finds Ayton. Here's Grant. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. Classic move by LeBron James.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Blazers trail by 14.
That was 6 good.
Walker for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers shooting it well at 59%.
Wow.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Open shot, Grant. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Extremely accurate from that area. Grant knew that was going in as soon as it left his fingers.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Los Angeles leading by 12. They set a pick. And that was good. James has got 11 points here in the second half. For Portland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now.
That looks amazing. Thank you so much, Steve.
The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Simons. For 3, James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. James has got 21.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Simons passes to Sharp. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
The shot's good. 19 points in the game.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution.
Thank you. Come again.
What stands out is that they're just taking
I need that, Brony.
gives them, not forcing anything.
Count it.
Handling the contact so well. Barney James using that solid build of his to finish strong inside.
Blazers trail by 21. Off the outside. Pass to Kamari. Will it go? Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Doncic outside. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Cadex checked in for James. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. It's stolen by James.
Nice,
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
LeBron
and it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word of the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Grant outside. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter to end the drought. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, we've seen Jeremy become a go-to guy, raising his level of play. Grant can go off when given the opportunity.
Vincent with the ball, picked up by Grant. James against Henderson. Shot's good by James.
I know the perfect shot I'm going to make with these things right here.
Playing your best when it matters most.
So tape out here.
Let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And here's Grant from the arc. Here's Ayton.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
God, really?
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Pass to James. Now Vincent. Beyond the arc. And it's good.
And this
it should have been a little more height than that. Oh, and it's good.
Yeah, you got to know where he is.
That's a buzzer beater at the end of the game, right?
Ready to fire.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
You made it at the buzzer beater at the end of the game. Hey, he made it at the end. Like, really?
They were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, Allie's ready to go.
I wanted some more excitement, like.
LeBron, you got that perimeter shot falling as the game wore on. How'd you dial it in?
Well,
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Let's take that box score. We only missed 3. That is beautiful. Same last game. Only missed 9-19 for your Who played the game? Right? I believe it was LeBron James. Yep. 25 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and he only missed 1 3-point.
He missed 1 3. He missed 1 point.
5 out of 6. 1 point, 1 basket penalty. He
was for real, the whole game. He missed 1 basket.
Yeah, that's played again.
Jeez, damn it! I'm trying to put your son in there, motherfucker. What is you doing? Quick, you can put it. Hell no. Like no, I ain't happy, bro. Ain't happy, bro.
Wait, I was going. We gonna play 5. Are we gonna finish the game?
Yes. And now I gotta fire up something real quick.
We're about to eat real quick. And then y'all gonna finish our game. Hear me, nephew?
Yeah. On the left?
Why, baby?
From 2K Sports, welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the Brooklyn Nets and the Miami Heat, and the starting lineup for the Nets. Brooke Lopez is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Kidd in at the point guard position. From 7 feet. Yep, that one goes.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And James has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for Miami. I asked Coach what the game plan is for Kevin Durant. They remarked, hope KD misses a few shots. A 7-footer with his skill should be illegal. Durant is a legend, but our guys are hyped to face off with him. Let's see if their energy can slow Durant down a little bit, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Irving for 3. Rebound Miami. About a minute played here so far in the first. On the wing, Wade. Pass to Mourning. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Wade misses. Here's Petrovic. 3-pointer. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Wade. Misses the 3. Kidd, the pass to Petrovic. To the paint. For 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Here's James on the wing. Nails it from 3. James has got 5 now.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
James has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Kidd. Outside Durant. From deep 3-point land. It doesn't go for him. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Wade. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
State sandwiches. Make some noise for your defense. Yeah.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Miami. And the Nets also making a change. Carter's checked in. Here's Kidd. Pass to Lopez.
Dwayne Wade. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Lopez. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
James outside. Outside Butler. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 6. Can't connect from short range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Irving. The 3-ball. Rebound Miami. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Wade. Rebounded by Lopez. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Here's Kidd. Outside Durant. From deep. O'Neal pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Wade. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Here's Kidd. Check by James. Launches it. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside O'Neal. Here's Wade. The bank shot, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Durant, no good. He trailed by 4. Wade, pass to James. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. James has got 7.
Unfair. I mean, combining length and strength beautifully. LeBron can get his shot off pretty much whenever he wants to.
Here's Kidd. 5 points in the game. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Outside Durant. To the inside. Kidd with the bucket. 7 points in the game.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
James with the ball. He has 7. O'Neal passes to Wade. And it's in. Only 2 for 9, though.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Kidd. 7 points in the game. Pass to Lopez. Now Durant. Irving with it. Check by James. He's off on the layup. So it's a tie game as we end the first. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
This is amazing.
My head.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Rice in at the 3. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Irving. Rebound Miami. Left side Jones. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Irving. The three-pointer off the mark. Jones against Irving. Outside Butler. Shoots. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. The Heat making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Brooklyn making a switch here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. So it's Brooklyn now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Inside. Here's Jefferson. Rice grabs the miss. Outside Hardaway. Back to Butler. Kicks it out to Hardaway. hits the three-pointer. And Miami leads by 3.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Here's Kidd. He has 7. Pure from three-point range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one's good from Hardaway. Wade, he's checked in for Butler. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Petrovic. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Wade. Second shot opportunity. Oh, nice fake with the layups off the mark. And Brooklyn with possession here. Here's Kidd. Pass to Martin. Here's Petrovic. Sinks it from distance. Petrovic has got 6 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
It never looked like right to
James is checked in for Miami. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Durant comes in for Martin.
old big dome next.
Here's Morning. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Wade. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And here is Irving. Outside Durant. Durant takes it in. Clock at 4. No good that time. Some solid defense from James. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Miami. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Nets trail by 3. Durant with a screen on Hardaway. Kidd, the pass to Durant. Pass to Kidd. Now here's Irving. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Here's Kidd. Miami making their last shot. Outside Durant. Over James. Durant, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And that one drops. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead. Hardaway's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Here's Kidd, defended by Hardaway. Knocks it loose. Here's Durant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Defense gets a little too close to Durant there, and he smartly makes sure to pick up the foul while shooting.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
I'll bring you back.
Free throw's good from Durant. And the Heat making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Brook Lopez is checked in for Williams.
I don't know. You got to watch your minutes first and then you tell me. What are you doing?
And both free throws good for Durant.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
I heard you was pounding earlier.
That's the morning. Here's O'Neal.
Pounding today in the game. What?
Here's James. There's the strength of the King.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game
I heard
over.
you was making all kinds of
Put
shots.
up those 2 points.
Outside Irving. Here's Petrovic. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Miami leading by 5.
Basketball
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wait, that's good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
Wasn't you going on?
And the Nets with possession here. Here's Kidd. He's got 10. Pass to Petrovic. And here's Lopez. Here's Irving. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
No, 1 point like 9 of 11, which is still good.
I'm trying to get that job. I mean, what's in the racks in the field.
I used to work at that Miami Heat and clean up the season. So that was a dream job, but I used to always find money. I ain't never had money. Oh man, it was different. That one time I went and I didn't go home. You know what I'm saying? When I found from people, never. I'm good. Never. It was good money. It was like $11 an hour. Cleaning up. Granted, it wasn't that many hours, but at the time it was decent. I was
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Did y'all stop in the middle of a game, or y'all just finished the game and then? Oh, y'all were in the middle of a game. Damn it! Because I was gonna do it. I was gonna see if I could do it where you didn't have to do share play since he has the game. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do share play with him. He can just join.
You know what? He has a PS4 version, right?
Yeah. He can. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to.
There's no way he could join on the. I was gonna say to download, but he doesn't have a PS5. I was gonna say download the PS5 version is free,
but he shouldn't have to. It should, as long as he got crossplay. Where is that? Sorry.
Crossplay is not cross-gen. There's a difference between crossplay and cross-gen.
Yeah. We're talking about 2K. Where would it be at? Sound creator, customize HD, no.
It'll be in the play now. That's only when you get that out there. It'll literally say crossplay, and you can hold L1 and L1 together. If you go to play now, play whatever.
Yeah, but we.
Yeah, that's on the quick play. And I think hit L1 on. It'll be like right in the corner of the screen. I don't know if it was this one or is this the one that DJ and them? I don't know. But it enables the crossplay with L1 and R1 on the corner of the screen. But like I said though, there's no cross-gen, there's cross-play. As far as like Xbox and shit like that, not cross-gen.
So let's talk about builds. What's your advice on?
I thought somebody was in the chat talking like that, bro.
If you want to be a good playmaker, I think one thing to do is have your pass accuracy and your ball handling.
Yeah, that's pretty much what that is.
A 6'3" point guard with 6'7" wingspan.
It's right there in the corner. You
an 82 pass act, and
you do it, that thing right there.
Go get driving dunks with an 87 driving dunk and shoot from deep. 94 3-point shot, and then as a takeover, I'm able to get satellite. And then you get to play around with cat breakers. So if you're a sweat and you got 14, 15 cat breakers at this point, you can add some to your defense. My steal is at 91, and you can add either your pass accuracy, that way you can get those passes a little quicker to your teammates, up the dimer a little bit, or you just want to.
Y'all,
Go to State Warriors. Nephew, you ready? Damn. Hmm? Yeah. Oh my God, fuck, I'll be there. We just gonna finish this game. And hopefully finish watching that Freddie more. If you leave that shit slip more, that shit suspect.
A little bit if you're driving up. So I think that's the best way to go when it comes to point guard.
Okay, what about a slashing forward?
Now, slashing forward, it's a little rough around the edges because
All
everybody
right,
wants to
nephew,
go
you ready to
no
get this
matter how
W?
tall or big they are. I can use what I have, and that is a 6'9" power forward. That's a 7'5" wingspan, and it has a 90 rebound and a 90 steal. And what I can do is
Join the Chevrolet, nephew. Join the Chevrolet. You about to get this W. Let's get this W. He was cooking up something.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Portland ahead.
He might be
They lead by 2.
top performer
And
to
don't go
have.
away. After the break,
damn.
we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Look at DJ right around on the bike. DJ, look at this. What in the world is going on? $25 points. I told you, snapping. 25 points. Yeah. Do you see nephew stats?
We've got second half action for you.
He
And if the
scored
next couple
25
of quarters
out
are
of
similar to the first, this
31
one could
points.
go down to the last possession. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult.
You gotta wait till I get off him, Bubba. They're not gonna let you get. They're not gonna let you get him a touch. Get rid of the ball.
On him.
Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Denny Avdia out there with Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Curry's shot is off.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the.
Now you can go to point guard. I just fouled. So call timeout when it. Yeah. Point guard. There you go. Go to.
Fighting hard for every miss.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. The Warriors trailing. Curry from deep three-point land.
Oh.
Sharp grabs a miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second.
Hit the start, nephew. Hit the start button.
It comes as no surprise that Golden
Hit the start
State
button.
is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
Not timeout. Hit the start button.
Constructed. They are
this one.
Custom built to rain threes on.
Go to controller settings. Remember, do this. Look, you see what I'm doing? Okay, do this. Go to shot timing and put it here and put it there. Yeah, put it there. Okay. All right.
Very.
There you go.
Very effective.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
Okay, so if I were to say
but I told you, nephew,
disaster of a period for him, it
you got teammates. You got teammates. Can't shoot every single ball.
Adding to this lead right now.
All right, ready?
A wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during
that's too
this
deep.
stretch. If they keep it up, their lead
no, that's too deep.
Continue to grow.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Sharp with it. Now Podziemski defending. Tries a 9-footer. Sharp, no good. Warriors
right,
trail
get
by
ready.
8.
Yeah, stay right. No, go back to the 3 line.
Now here's Podziemski.
Go back
Still
to the 3 line. A little bit closer to the black line. You see where I'm standing at? Come stand right where I'm standing at. There you go.
Pass to Curry.
Shoot.
Here's the 3.
There you go, nephew. That's what I'm talking
and he
about.
knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
See, oh, now the chef is cooking.
Curry against Henderson. Takes the 3. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Outside Curry, and Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for Portland. Ayton comes in for Avdia, and Simon is subbed in for Henderson. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Podziemski. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That wasn't a bad shot, nephew. That wasn't a bad shot. I don't know why they didn't win, but.
To the middle. And there's Simons. That one's good.
Remember what I told you, nephew? You got to stay with your guy. Look for that red arrow that's pointing at who you got to stick.
Another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Bless you.
Curry.
Should have shot it. Pass it back.
Butler on the wing. Hield for 3. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Simons outside. Drops in the three. And now it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simon's strengths, his efficiency from range.
Curry, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
For his sake, I hope they can come
We're not down by a lot. We can do this.
Be wasted in a loss.
Well, Richard, with the relocation.
Take what you got, nephew. Yep, right there, that guy. That's your guy right there. You got to be in front of him.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
And the basket by Hield.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for Portland. Walker, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Camaro. The Warriors also with a sub. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. 59 seconds left in the third.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
Warriors trail by 10. Curry looking it over. Puts up a deep three. Portland with a rebound. Here's Sharp. Driving. Oh, big finish.
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Hield. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Hield. This one for three. Simons with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Simons. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
There you go. Good defense, baby.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
There's Simons with a three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Outside Curry from outside the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland.
That wasn't a bad shot, actually. That's all right.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback.
We got to catch up if we don't.
It's more of the same for the first three quarters. And let's get an update on Brandon Pajemski's injury. Allie, what'd you learn?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. It's just so unfortunate to experience injuries like this early in the season, just barely out of the gates and already an unexpected setback.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Walker sets a screen. There's Simons with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Simons has got 14 points here in the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Curry. Another shot. And count that.
And
2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
12 points.
Hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. The Warriors also with a sub. Pajemski's checked in. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Now here's Curry. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Thibault. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Warriors trail by 14. The three. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him.
Oh, my God.
Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before.
Happy Wednesday. Good for Daryl. Nephew, what's going on? Ready?
They got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man.
To the inside. Here's Avdia. Again, the miss by Portland. Warriors trail by 15. Outside Pajemski. Drains the triple.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Henderson misses.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Launches a 3. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Trailblazers lead by 12, and the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game. Kamara, he's checked in for Thibault. Here's Sharp. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by Portland. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Curry. Over Henderson. And the
Nice
sweet
shot.
roll that time on the rim.
We're down by 10 points, 2 minutes. Come on, we got this. Stay in front of your guy. Go back to your guy. Where you going?
2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Sharp, no good. Warriors trail by 10. 1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
Just shoot it right when I pass it. You got to shoot it for the 3 line.
Now here's Sharp. Defended by Pajemski. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Green, a screen. Here's Pajemski.
Let's go!
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open.
7 points, 1 minute, 20 seconds. We can do this.
Billups calls time out here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this
It's
point.
close game. Close game.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Up top, Curry, defended by Henderson. Payton passes to Curry, fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15
Nice shot, W.
Now Henderson. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Gary Payton II. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling
nice.
assists.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Curry, no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Henderson misses. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. 11-point game. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. Opportunity at a three-point play.
Did great, that's you. You did great, buddy. Scored almost 30 points, I think. You scored almost 30 points, I think. Nah. I like the last game.
Portland takes the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity
on both ends of
the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better.
Not right now. Y'all guys are gonna take a break. I'm gonna watch a movie. With your Uncle Morel right now. We're gonna watch a movie, but later on, definitely if it's not too late, yeah. But I want to show you. Look, you made 15. You made 15 shots. You made 7 threes. Not bad, buddy. You scored 37 points. That's a lot. You scored more points than anybody in the entire team. Not bad, buddy. Not bad. Great job. Great job. All right, y'all. Thumbs up. Chris Voltaire, I love you, fam. Thumbs up, Chris.